YouTubers, I believe. Just make sure. Alright, good. We are starting and I'm in frame, I think, so that's good. I'm trying to use my mirror so I can try and figure out, make sure I'm in the frame completely and stuff. I know it has been, again, too long and I would apologize, but I'm sure you understand, and so I'm here, and that's a good thing, right? That's a positive. So I wanted to first do an update for my hair because that was the last video that I had done, was letting you guys know that I was going to be starting the generic brand version of Rogane for women. And I was doing it consistently morning and night for a couple of weeks, and then there would be days that I would either go to sleep and forget to put it in, or wake up and forget to put it in before I had done my hair. And so I found that it was easier to apply when my hair was still wet, or when it was, you know, when I was applying the rest of my hair products and stuff. So toward the end of like the month, I still had some probably solution in the jar at like 6 weeks even still. So I was not doing it consistently, but I didn't even in that month really find there was any change to my hair. And they say that your hair grows between 1/2 inch to 2 inches, or 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch to 1 inch, or something like that in a month. So I would have thought that in a month I would have seen even like a growth of wispies kind of thing. I've been starting to wear my hair more curly now, and which it makes it much easier. I don't have to dry it or straighten it, you know, so the damage to my hair is pretty minimal. I have them back in 2 clips right here. I'm going to actually take it out just so that you guys can kind of see, so we can just look at the actual, my scalp, that you can kind of still see through it. I am guessing is not much different than what was portrayed the last video, except that I had it straighter in the last video. But I did want to show you guys, I just want to show you really quickly a product for the review, and then I think I may do a second video just so that I can talk about some weight loss surgery video specific things, because I had talked a little bit about in my last video about how the weight loss that the hair loss I didn't really feel like was an absolute, at this stage, in 1.5 years out, that it was an absolute cause of the weight loss surgery. I think it's more genetic. So it was kind of like along the same lines as some of these side effects, but this wasn't necessarily caused. But so I want to do this video, and then I'm going to do an actual weight loss surgery video in just a second. But I wanted to show you guys a product that my mom ordered for me. Thank you, Mom. It was very sweet of you. And I really, really, really like it. So this actually, because Rogane, I've heard, only really will work for you if it is a genetic issue. It won't help you regrow hair if it is a nutritional thing or whatever. So for, you know, in respect to the gastric bypass surgery, that would not really work. The Rogane will not work. I am exhausted tonight. It's Labor Day, and I was with the kids all day today. We were swimming, we were outside. It wasn't very sunny, but it was still very hot, and I am really tired, so my brain is a little bit tired. So I'm sorry if I'm coming across that way. Anyway, the product that I wanted to show you guys is called Joan Rivers Beauty Great Hair Day. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure that I'm getting this in the thing. This is the back of it. It's got a mirror that I'll show you guys in just a second. This is the brunette color. My mom actually ordered this for me, and then like before she got it in the mail, I had dyed my hair red, like a dark red, the color you see now. So, and I think I had done it right after I did my last video, so there's probably a difference in my hair color. So I couldn't use it right away because it was a brunette color. When you open it up, it's like, okay, this is what you do. You press here, and it flips open. So you've got your mirror up here, and then you've got the product here. And so it didn't work when I tried it with the red hair. It didn't work. They sell red also, the red color, but at the time when my mom ordered it, I didn't have red hair, had brown hair, so I had to just kind of wait until it grew out a little bit, and now I can just use it with my roots. But what I do is I actually take a brush like this. It comes with a brush that's more, it's a little bit bigger than the size of an eyeshadow brush. But I find that because I have more than just a part to do, I feel like I've got kind of a whole top section. I feel like this is much easier to do that. So what you can do is actually just like separate the hair a little bit, and then you dab the actual stuff like this, and then you just dot it. I'm hoping I'm getting this in the video. I find that the deeper I go, the better. Like, and look at that. Like, you can hardly even see, at least for me, I don't know, maybe it's all in my head, but I was actually talking to my sister-in-law the other day, and she was like, I did not know what you had done to your hair, but I totally noticed a difference. I thought maybe you were just styling it way different and had just completely covered it up. I'm very open with her about my hair issues, so she's really aware of it, but, and it was very sweet to kind of hear such a positive thing. Okay, so here's another section. I'm going to dip my brush and apply it. Check that out, you guys. Like, it takes the shine of the scalp away, and it just makes it a little bit darker, and it just kind of goes in with the, you know, the actual, you know, it makes it not such a contrast between my scalp itself and the, my hairline. So, it's nice because I can wear, like, I have always wanted to be able to wear like a headband with my hair, you know, like put it and then straighten my hair kind of big and straight down. And I could never really do that because even putting a headband on, you'd be able to see my scalp. So I'm kind of anxious to see what it looks like in a video because, you know, I only look at it really in the mirror and really can only see a little bit at a time. So I'll do one more section for you guys. And you know what? I wish I knew what the product cost, but I think you can go, let me see if it shows. So what do you guys think about that? So I am like in love with this product. I really, really like the idea of making it for really user-friendly and simple and stuff. And what's nice is that I don't wash my hair every day. If you know, if I'm just taking it easy, sometimes I just wet it and then restyle it. I don't necessarily wash it with shampoo every day. Sometimes I will go months and months and months and wash my hair every day, but I don't always. So it's nice. This actually doesn't come off on your hands, like you can see as I show you a little bit of brown. I mean, I pushed really hard, but I can just kind of rub my fingers through, and it really stays through the whole day. And then if I don't wash my hair, it stays. I mean, I know I get up in the morning after having had it in my hair for 2 days and not reapplied it, but have not washed my hair, and I'm just all of a sudden thinking I may have been totally out of frame for that whole thing. So if I am, I will do another video for it because I really want you guys to see how it works. But anyway, so I will have, you know, applied it and then have gone that day with it in my hair and then not washed my hair the next day, styled my hair, and then the following morning have gotten up to wash it, and it's just like gray that comes out of my hair. It's all of the powder actually that's still on the head. So it's nice that it doesn't like come off on my clothes. It doesn't come off on my face. It was pretty much, it stays there. So that's great. So I would love to hear what you guys think of that, if you guys have ever used the product or if you guys have found different colors work better than others. Okay, if you want to have the information to order it, it is at beautydiscoveries.com. BeautyDiscoveries.com. I'll put the link up, but that's where you can go to order it. And I wish I could tell you how much it was, but I don't know because my mom bought it. So check that out, and if you guys use it, let me know. Let me know what you thought of the demo, if it was something that you think that you would use, or if you have any questions about it, that kind of thing. So that's going to be all for now, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off here and then do my actual info video, the weight loss surgery video. So thank you very much for sticking with me through this, and I figure again this was an item that you guys could use during the weight loss, hair loss portion of the weight loss, like that 3 to 6 months or 3 to 5 months or whatever they say it is, that you tend to lose hair. So if it becomes an issue for you, this is something that would actually work. So I would just invest in a bigger brush rather than the brush that she gives you unless you just need it for a small part section. So I found this was much easier to use. So anyway, all right, you guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.